Happy Monday, everybody. In today's video, I'm thinking about my pick for John Cena's final opponent. I'm going to give you my top five. We'll count down from 5 to 1. I got my dry erase board here. Number 5 to start things off. My fifth pick. Oh, maybe you can't read that. That's terrible. How's everybody doing? It's been a little while. Looking for some compelling footage content for my time slot, which is whenever I have time. If you can read that, Lesnar at number 5, Brock Lesnar. I'm just not compelled by bringing Brock Lesnar back. A lot of people, there's a significant. He's got such history. Problem is, you bring him back at SummerSlam, he comes out, he F5s John. They did that a few years ago, right? They actually had a match, and in the first 2 or 3 minutes, Lesnar hits an F5, and you just see Cena's health meter go to 0. I don't necessarily think WWE is positioning Lesnar as the final opponent, but he's coming with few dates left in the countdown, so there's this threat that he's going to be the last one. So I just put him at number 5 because I really don't want it. And let's look at it like this. This is probably going to be, Cena's last match is going to be a kickoff to the path, to the trail, to the road to WrestleMania. It's going to end in December. He's going to retire. And then January Royal Rumble, that's the road to WrestleMania. So speaking of road, number 4, Rhodes. That's actually the odds-on favorite according to AI to be John's final opponent. They just did the SummerSlam thing. Don't do that again. I don't want that. Do you want that? This is like a torch-passing situation with Cena ending a multi-decade career that's had highs and lows, but an impressive run from John Cena. So if this is a pass the torch situation, I'm going to write a name. At number 3, Breakker. Braun Breakker. That's the one, if you were going to have him wrestle somebody that's going to give you 10 to 15 WrestleManias in theory, it reminds me of when he was in the face of Kurt Angle and it was ruthless aggression, right? I could see Breakker being that young stud that's going to go on this run. He's got that Steiner lineage. He is the odds-on favorite to go the furthest of anybody I've written down as far as time. I mean, you think about a run of Cena's stature and the time. That's difficult. I like the odds for Breakker, but he's only at number 3. So at number 2, The Rock. I think The Rock makes the most sense storyline-wise. This is where The Rock gives him that move, and then Cena turns heel, but it doesn't really work out. So then he's face again with few remaining dates left. So from a storyline perspective, I think The Rock is a really strong final boss to kick off the WrestleMania season. These guys rotate. Austin, Rock. Austin wrestles Owens. Then he's on the truck, but they don't use him, and now The Rock's involved. I don't expect these guys to participate at a high level every year. I think they rotate. I think this is going to be The Rock's year coming up, especially with the ESPN deal having just been cemented. So The Rock is probably my favorite, most likely pick on this list for a storyline perspective and for the upcoming season. Number 1 on my list, Alexa, play. Alexa, stop. I tried to cue that up 2 minutes ago and it already forgot what I asked for. So let me set it up for you like this. Just imagine Cena's in the ring. He's done with the Lesnar thing. They make you think maybe Lesnar's it. He's not it. He's already done the Rhodes thing. Maybe Breakker is thought about but not used. Maybe The Rock doesn't come back. Alexa, play Break the Walls Down. Cena looks at the Tron. The dates go from 1 to 0, reminiscent of that countdown many millennium ago. What? Alexa, stop. He's under contract with AEW. I know that. This is where I believe there should be some talent sharing if we could get past this primitive age where we're not going to acknowledge the other company. This has kind of already been going on at a high level. Remember when Jericho showed up on the Broken Skull sessions? He was also under contract with AEW. I would like to see, first of all, people would lose their minds for that countdown situation. That's just how Jericho debuted. Such a subtle tease with Cena's remaining dates. What an amazing tie-in that would be. But I would like to see WWE reach out to AEW and say, hey, we're interested in Jericho for 3 dates, 4 dates, 5 dates. What would you want in return for that? Now, Cena's last night, the Royal Rumble, one more date in WrestleMania for Jericho. Oh, the Hall of Fame. We want them for 4. They're your 4. Cena's last match, Royal Rumble, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania. What would you like in return for that? And then they come up with a deal. Like there's some kind of talent sharing. It would be amazing for the fans. Amazing. No, I don't expect that to happen. I think if I'm looking at my list, I think it's going to be The Rock. I put my money on that. But I would love to see the Jericho thing just because he doesn't seem to care if he gets the Hall of Fame or if he ends up doing anything else with WWE. He has said on certain media that he'd be fine if, like, he got invited to the Hall of Fame and didn't show up. But, gosh, man, he just deserves, with his resume of experience, his accolades, I would like to see something cool like that. But let me know what your thoughts are. What are you predicting will be John Cena's final opponent? I just gave you a few names. Let's hear from you. Hope everyone's doing well. We'll talk to you soon.